Next game up, Ole Miss at Alabama. Alabama is -7, and the over/under is 56. Justin, what do you think about this game?
You broke up a little bit. You said that is this the Alabama game?
Yeah,
Um, Man, I don't know. I don't even know who Alabama's going to come with at quarterback.
they've got to go, but they've got to go back to Milroe. There is no way they've got to go back to him.
Yeah. And what's the line again?
7.
I'm kind of shocked that line's where it's at. I mean, Bama looked that bad last week, and Ole Miss I think's looked good, but man, this is one that I'm really kind of up in the air on because I could see it going either way. This to me is the Saban era, kind of like we talked about with Dabo and we talked about with Chip. Like this to me, if Alabama drops this game, I think there's a lot of truth to like Saban era is over, and I think this is like a huge statement game for like almost like a last stand of like saying like, hey, we're not ready to hand it over just yet because Ole Miss is that team that's constantly looking to get in the mix. Oh man. Give me Ole Miss with the +7. I think Alabama wins the game, but I think Ole Miss keeps it interesting. But yeah, give me Ole Miss with the +7. But I don't feel great about it. I really don't know how this game's going to play out.
I'm kind of with you a little bit. I do think that this is the game where if they lose this game, the wheels are going to come off. Not on the team, but just you're just going to be hearing. That's all you're going to hear is that he's washed up. They need to be looking for someone else, which is the most ridiculous thing ever. But, and again, it's not like they're losing to Vanderbilt or something. I mean, they're losing to good teams. If they were to drop this game, Ole Miss is a top 15 team. So that's the one thing I'd be a little cautious about is like, look, just because their schedule is tough the first 4 or 5 weeks doesn't mean, I mean, they could still go 10-2. And yeah, that's for them, that's, hell's freezing over. But just something tells me he's going to have them ready. I have a feeling he's going to go back to Milroe. I can't imagine him putting those other 2 guys out there because they just looked awful. They just didn't look ready to be on the field. You know what I mean? Like they didn't look like they were even ready to play against college defenses. That's how bad it looked.
Well, I've heard that the team. There's a rumor that I saw on X or Twitter, where people are saying that the team kind of revolted against the quarterback change. I don't know if there's any accuracy to it. It's just somebody tweeted it, but they said that that's why like they played bad. So I don't know if that's just an Alabama fan trying to make themselves feel better why they played bad. But I'm with you. It's got to be Milroe, and like I thought he played pretty good against Texas. I mean, he missed a lot of throws, but I don't think it was his fault they lost
That's not
the game.
his.
I just
well,
think,
and that's.
yeah,
I was just gonna say that's not his game. Like his game is not gonna sit in the pocket, pick you apart. Like he's a guy that he can hit some deep throws, but he's gonna like if he doesn't run 12 times next or this coming game, then I don't know. But they got to get him moving and out of the pocket. I have a feeling they're going to do that. So I didn't make my pick, but let me take the under in this game. I feel like this could be a little ugly, but I do think Bama wins. Again, I don't know if they cover the 7, but give me the under in this one. I just feel like it's 2 teams that are kind of evenly matched, and it could come down to the end.
and there's no way that Saban loses to both Kiffin and Sark in the same year, right? I mean, that would be tough too. That would be tough. I think this is a Saban statement game.
Yeah, I mean, as much as a coach can dictate what happens on the field, I think this is where you're going to see, not only what he still has, but you're going to see how much the players are bought in. Because, after a while, you can only be there. It's kind of like what happened with Mac Brown. at the end of Texas. You know, you can only be there so long, and then all of those speeches and stuff start kind of wearing out. And I don't think that's what's happening here. Again, they've still only lost one game, but I think this game's going to tell us a lot.